Guys, how are you all? So I've been posting comments on my platform on the crystal ball one. I said for 7 days I'd be giving free mini readings. So I have been doing it. Even the people who have sort of cast hate at what I've been doing, I've been giving readings for them, just to basically try and switch it around and illuminate the situation, even if they don't believe me, because light forces will always overcome dark in the end. If you are aligned with light forces, and that light force is helping people help other people. But there is a fine line and a balance. I'm actually getting to a point where I probably won't respond anymore as much to illegitimate comments, just to basically accept those people's viewpoint, which I already do, but just to not respond because it's not really relevant and it makes people angry. Probably the ones that want constructive advice will probably answer to in future. But that was just to give people a snapshot and a showcase of what I can do to help people help other people, not just with career, but career is the biggest one. I watched a Channeling Eric video some time ago where I think he said 90% of bullying would be resolved in the world if everyone was on purpose. That is the biggest thing that keeps people in hate, by not being on purpose. So it's actually really important. People wouldn't be doing that if people were constructive with their mental energy and with their time. So how was I constructive with my mental energy? And it's all a spiritual thing, by the way. It's all vibrational. If you're casting love, and if you know how to do that from a conscious standpoint, just by implementing these creative ways and through healing as well, that will get you on track by helping people help other people, and it will be like a positive ripple effect for the world rather than a negative ripple effect for the world, which is what we don't. It's okay if that happens, but it's not preferable and it's not ideal. We'd rather the other way around. So what happened to me? Well, my story was I got into spirituality from two key people, my friend Jeff and my ex-boyfriend Terry. That's what got me starting to look into it. So I actually had a psychic reading from Michelle Vidler some years ago, and she is very unique in what she does, and she's all about going big, and that actually helped me expand my mind completely. All those limiting beliefs, and like I think it was more the little things that I used to think about before I got spiritual that bogged me down all the time. Things about my family, things about just petty things in life, I suppose, that just bog people down, or things that just weren't constructive, like little things I was just thinking about all the time, that were consuming my mind. Things in the media that they talk about, like petty judgments and just pigeonholing and all that sort of thing, like the limiting beliefs I had about myself, and just hate I had for people, just didn't really help. Lack of forgiveness, all those things keep you in a lower vibration, and that's often because we don't have things filling up the time that are constructive, and so these negative thoughts creep in. And they can perpetuate, especially if you let them, and it can actually influence your subconscious mind, and then you manifest a lower level existence. So by going big, it actually forces you to move in a constructive direction. So she basically said to me in my psychic reading, this is your life purpose, it's to be a motivational speaker. This is the way you get there, it's through a business. It was Doc Flowers at the time. They have since they're not doing multi-level marketing anymore, so that's not really an option. But they were very creative in the way that they did it. They knew that it was going to not be multi-level marketing anymore after a year, but that was just to motivate me, because I was nowhere near ready to have a business at the time with the status of my mental health. It was meant to be an inspirational reading, and it actually worked. She then said in 7 years' time I'd be making $25,000 a day doing motivational speaking, and I knew nothing about self-development really at that point, or even how to take care of myself properly. I couldn't even make myself breakfast. My mental health was in a really bad place, and it actually rattled me quite a bit, because I thought all this responsibility was on my shoulders to basically help the world in a very short time, in 7 years, when I just didn't feel capable whatsoever. So by her telling me that and scaring me, it actually put my mind into a mode where I thought, right, now I've got to, if I want this to happen, and if I want this success for myself, I'm going to have to start being constructive. And it gave me a lot of sleepless nights, But what it actually did is it got me not thinking about all the little things anymore. I actually had a new problem on my hands, and that was to figure out how I can be constructive to make this pathway happen. So by going big, and by being scared about that situation, basically, I've actually manifested it. Probably not to where I'm making that sort of money, but it motivated me big time because I felt this responsibility. I've learned since that money's not as important, but because I was a book smart person, they were also trying to work with me through reading books basically to obtain knowledge so that I could have the information platform to then help people in that sort of capacity. I wasn't what they always talk about book smart and street smart. I wasn't so street smart, I suppose, in those days. So they couldn't work with me in that capacity. I would never put a video on and make a YouTube, for example. Nor would I be interested because it was all about money back then as well. So they had to basically tailor that reading to me so that I would be interested. Because if a person's not interested, they can't work with you. So they will just reject it outright. And spirit guides know that. So they have to basically tickle your feet and manipulate you in a way that's going to work. And that got me on the bandwagon to basically learning more and more, to where I could basically grow as a person, and it got me on the track of, I suppose, not being a hermit so much and looking outside the box. This is a person I can be instead of the image I've created for myself, and it completely changed my perspective about who I could be. So now I've got more of a well-rounded perspective, I suppose, and that served me a lot of good. So going big is good. Going big means you're going to be on purpose. You're not going to be in that group of people that are basically tearing people down because they've got nothing to do with their time. You're going to be an uplifter. You're going to be passionate. There's always going to be something to do. You're never going to be bored. So if you've got that sort of personality, I'd highly recommend you get a reading with me, because I can help you in that regard, help people, help other people. And basically, I work with your energy. So where you're at this point in time, I will make a plan that works with you, where it's a plan that you're going to like, to basically get you evolved on your spiritual pathway to where you can be fulfilled and very, very happy. It's my passion, and that's why you will manifest a pathway if you implement my way, because it's naturally going to resonate with you. You're going to want to do it. It's not a control thing. You're going to want to do it because it's going to sound like it's like a key that fits into a lock. So I'm going to leave it at that. But go big, and you will fill up your mind with things that will serve. Cheers.